Welcome to Frolic Harder, and welcome to Don't Call Me Ralph. Anything yet? Anything
I'm in
yet?
trouble.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Not Wreck-It Ralph.
Ralph Garman?
So,
How's it going, Ralph
not
Wiggum?
Ralph Garman either. Shout out Ralph Garman. Not Ralph Wiggum. There's some great Ralphs. It's not the movie with John Goodman where he's like the lounge singer that becomes king of England. It's not that Ralph either. I can't lie to you guys. I can't shake the good vibes of Charlotte, North Carolina, and everything that brought me that NASCAR Hall of Fame. It's deep in my bones.
North Carolina really touched you deep in your loins, didn't it?
It did.
Is there like a Ralph racer?
We're gonna get to it, but first we're gonna jump right into one of my favorite pastimes. Producer Moo with the win is gonna go first.
Oh shit! Game time.
It is game time already.
Wow.
I don't even have my cheat sheet up.
Excuse me?
Here we go. Here we go. This will be multiple choice. You can go ahead if you answer it right on the first on your just a guess. Get you 3 points. All right, here we go. How many of Hall of Famer Rusty Wallace's 55 Premier Series race victories came driving for Roger Penske?
I don't even know what that question means. 5.
A great guess, being that it was a number.
Hey, that's
So
all.
here
You're
are your
asking
options.
You're on the right track.
Was it A, 17, B, 27,
Fuck.
C, 37,
Whatever the highest number is.
37 snooch, or D, 47?
47. Let's go.
All right, D, 47. The correct answer was C, 37 schnoogans.
I need to like add lipstick or something. You see how pale these fucking things are? Like there's red there.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah. What is my wife seeing me? Other than sees right through me because I'm like clear. Let's go. So 37.
I don't know what he is. I don't know what's changed for the last few episodes with this man is a house on fire.
Yeah, he really is.
Oh yeah, sorry. I've derailed again. 37 was the right answer. I chose 47. It's on to Brennan.
It is, but I'm educating. That's the whole point of the show.
Sorry.
So Rusty Wallace won 2/3 of his races in cars fielded by Roger Penske. So good on him.
I don't
now
know.
We're over to Brennan.
Who's Roger Penske?
He's like he was an owner, like a they have sponsors that pay for the cars. He's the money, exactly.
Gotcha.
Okay. Say your thing about how it's all about money with NASCAR.
I mean, it is. Somebody has to fund that shit.
Be angry about it.
Well, is this dude related to him? Because I can't fucking mess with.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. See, I don't know the other dude, so maybe he's just a redneck that came up through, like the Derby or whatever, like the Demolition Derby.
That's cool.
Fair enough.
Over to Brendan. Where did Wendell Scott score his only Premier Series race victory? And this is looking for a track.
Like I know. See, you ask all the hard questions. Like I know NASCAR.
You knew a bunch last week.
I knew like 5, and I literally used them all. So
I only need you to know like 5. I actually only need you to know 1, technically.
That is true. Okay. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go out of left field and say Bristol.
A great guess because it's a name of a track. But here are your choices. Is it A, Martinsville, B, Jacksonville, C, Greenville, or D, Asheville, Weaverville?
That's so many vills, but I'm gonna go with Martinsville.
That's close because that was A, and the correct answer was B.
It's right next to it. I should get a half a point for that.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, so he won his only race in Jacksonville on December 1st of 1963, driving a 62 Chevrolet.
Do they also only turn left on that track?
No clue.
I feel like NASCAR's always only
Producer Moo, do that.
Turn. Oh, wow. Cheat sheet time.
Jacksonville.
Wait, now let's just do ChatGPT because Google sucks.
I feel like that would take longer.
Nope.
Maybe.
Has NASCAR always
That was not the
had
question we had.
turns? I thought you were asking if they always had left turns. What was the
No, I want to
question?
know if this track is a race course or an oval course. If
Yeah.
it's an oval, it's only left
Oh,
turns.
It's only
Which
left
one
turns.
was it? Not Bristol.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Is the...
Florida.
Home of Jaguars.
Well, I can tell you that yes, NASCAR's always had predominantly left turns, and then is Jacksonville
Solving the mystery we had since last.
I know.
oval? How do you spell all this stuff? Oval or what?
Oh,
Circle? I don't think they're ever
oval.
circle.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
you think like it's like one of them fancy tracks?
yeah.
What is this? F1?
Just okay. I'm gonna just start deducting points.
You're at -1 now.
It's sports complex. I don't know. It's oval.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
That's all we needed to know.
Yeah.
Why don't they ever go in reverse and just make only right turns? Like, why don't they just like let's do one race left turns and then just like the next time you're there, let's do it in reverse. Just only make right turns.
You switch it up like
There's no way they
like
know
when
how to
you're-
turn right though, right?
like when you're at the roller rink and they make you switch
Yeah, they
switch
make you switch.
directions.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way NASCAR drivers know how to do only right turns. They've been training their whole life to do like only turn left, right?
Why don't they do it like Halloween at Six Flags and make it go in reverse like they do with Colossus? You know, so
Exactly.
like on like a they just like on one special day.
What if they were driving in reverse but only making right hand turns? That is a race I want to see. But also going like 185 miles an hour backwards.
That would be
They did it in cars.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's already been done.
I wonder what the handling's like. Do they even go in reverse? Don't they do just like go and push them when they need to like go off the track?
I don't know. I know they don't have like power steering. That's why they sweat out like 30 pounds every race.
Right.
They're muscling those things over.
Oh yeah, and I just looked it up. This thing's a pretty generic oval-y track.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Left turn city.
As we suspected.
Of course.
All right. We're at a high scoring competition so far, 0-0.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys really shocked me last time, so let's see if this gets better.
We did better with the Tom Cruise stuff.
No, you guys actually did better with the NASCAR stuff.
Really? I just pulled it out at the end.
All right, here we go. Question 3 for the Moo Man.
Yes, sir.
Who is the only driver to win a Winston Cup, a Nextel Cup, and a Sprint Cup?
Dale Earnhardt.
A great guess. But no. It is, let's see. Your choices are Jimmy Johnson, Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, or Kyle Busch.
It's probably Jeff Gordon, but I'm going with Jimmy Johnson because his name sounds like a wiener.
Sounds like a sausage.
It does.
You're thinking Jimmy Dean. A great product for breakfast.
He does make good sausage.
The correct answer was B, Tony Stewart.
I was wrong on both. I should get deducted points.
We tried that already. He won his Winston Cup in 2002, a Nextel Cup in 2005, and a Sprint Cup in 2011.
Nice. Well,
good on him. He's just racing, driving real fast. Yeah, all right, Brennan. Let's see if we can get some points here.
Highly unlikely, but I'm going to take my shot.
It is highly unlikely, but all right. Bobby Isaac set a single season record in 1969 that still stands today. What is it?
I mean, like, I don't know who Bobby Isaac is. So let's just get that out of the way right out of the bat. So I'm already at a disadvantage.
You don't know Bobby Isaac?
No idea. So he set a record in 1969, and you want to know what the record is?
Yeah.
I don't know. Longest, most amount of laps without having to take a pit stop.
He held his pee the entire race.
I can't believe he got that.
Wait, I got it?
No.
I was
like, kidding me? Got my hopes up for a second. That's like, you just told me Santa Claus isn't real again.
Wait, what?
Santa Claus
Did I
is
tell
real.
You that? He is real.
What? I met a dude named Chris Kringle. He didn't look like Santa Claus, but
You got my hopes up for a second. I'm not going to lie. I'm like,
I
know. No.
I'm good at selling that sort of just hype.
Disappointment? Yeah.
Yeah. I deliver a lot of disappointment.
It's okay.
Did he A, have the most race wins? B, the most pole wins? C, the most consecutive top fives? Or D, the most did not finish?
Let's go with did not finish. Most DNFs.
I wish it was that. It was B, the most poles. So he earned 19 poles that year, winning 17 races. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. 19
It's a
poles.
lot.
Good on him. It's a lot of them.
Well done.
Good on you, Bobby Isaac. Legend.
He is.
Way to be.
I don't know any of these dudes. They're old.
Yeah, this half, like the first 10 questions, I know we didn't know anything, but I feel like we were just, I know you guys are doing much better.
Maybe, well.
But let's see if we can turn things around. This is the second half.
I was shooting from the hip, and I was doing way better with my, like, the shit. Like, I chose, like, the most obscene answer, and apparently the last time there were more obscene answers.
Yeah.
But let's
see if you can turn things around here.
Mm-hmm.
Which Hall of Fame driver holds the record for consecutive victories in the Southern 500?
Dale Earnhardt.
Another great guess. He's one of the options.
It's the same guess over and over.
The only dude
Eventually it has to be right.
You would think he's a really popular NASCAR driver. Or
was it A, David Pearson, B, Cale Yarborough, C, Dale Earnhardt, which we've determined was not the answer, or D, Jeff Gordon?
Man, why does he keep showing up?
Because he was really good.
He was.
It's true. It's very true.
Oh, fuck. I want to say it's him. Jeff Gordon. Flash.
You're on the board, Moo Man. You are on the board.
You finally got it.
That's the first one that Jeff Gordon got, was actually the answer.
Congratulations. You're about to win this 1-0.
Right?
So he won consecutively from 1995 to 1998. 4 straight times. And no one else has won more than 2 in a row.
Dang.
So he kicked ass.
Good old Jeff. Jeff Gordon was the reason I got into NASCAR as a child. I think his cars just look super cool.
That's fair.
You guys remember that one?
Yeah, he was 24, right?
Yeah, he was 24.
I remember that.
Nah, man. I just remember every once in a while go to my dad's, and he'd be just, watching that stuff, and I just hope for a crash. But I never paid enough attention to care.
Hopes for. That's what you're there for.
Yeah, but
you're there for the carnage.
Every time I watch, there's never a crash. So it's such a disappointing sport. I don't even.
That's why you have to keep watching Days of Thunder.
Is it a sport just because they sweat in the heat of the car? They don't actually seem like they're exerting all that much effort and energy.
If golf is a sport, NASCAR is a sport.
That's fair. I
hope a NASCAR guy hears this and he calls me out, and then he lets me drive a NASCAR to show me how difficult it is.
They're gonna come after you.
I'm telling you, dude, that whole no power steering thing is really that sucks. You ever tried to drive a car without power steering?
Yeah, I drove an old ass Cadillac once.
Yeah, you got to muscle that thing, man.
I mean, my great grandpa's little noodle arms was doing it all right. So
my grandpa's noodle arms was doing good.
They were built different back then.
That's true.
True. But
all right, Brandon, I think you're gonna get this one. This is a gimme. There you go.
God, I'm gonna.
What is the most recent track to only host a single Premier Series event?
I don't even know what a single Premier Series event is.
There's only been one race there ever.
Oh,
in the top NASCAR league.
I only know the tracks that they normally race on. How am I supposed to know this? All right, let's. Okay, I'm going to take a shot in the dark here because I think it happened recently. I'm going to say the LA Coliseum.
Did not happen recently, but here are your choices. Was it at A, Five Flags Speedway, B, Myers Speedway, C, Dixie Speedway, That sounds like a very NASCAR track. Mm-hmm. Or D, Golden Gate Speedway.
Yeah, so I've never heard of any of those, so I don't know where your hope was in this one.
I was really trying to hype you up.
Is there a racetrack in San Francisco?
Maybe.
What, a Golden Gate? I've just assumed.
I don't know. You're the producer, Moo.
All right, so I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with A on this one.
Very close. Very close. The answer was B.
Yeah.
Myers Speedway, located in Houston, Texas, is a half-mile oval track. The only race it hosted was on June 23rd of 1971.
Man, I'm never going to get any of these. I got a 25% every time, like a 25% chance every time, and I'm O for everything, always.
Like, I think the secret was the first time you guys were able to occasionally eliminate one of the choices.
I don't know any of the choices, though, so I'm literally just...
True.
I'm like spinning a wheel in my head and just seeing where the thing lands on, and I'm like, A was the answer here.
It's okay. All right, Producer Moo.
I think really hard about these questions, so...
I know you do. So Rick Hendrick formed the team today called Hendrick Motorsports in 1984. What was the team originally named?
Hendrick Motorsports. Jimmy Motorsports.
Jimmy's a good NASCAR name, as you said. But here are your choices.
Sad face.
Was it A, Hall of Fame Racing, B, All-Star Racing, C, Champion Motorsports, or D, Mr. H Motorsports?
I like Mr. H Motorsports.
It's not Mr. H Motorsports. It was All-Star Racing.
Huh.
So when he originally... What's up?
They should have stuck with that. That's a good name.
It's a good one. So when he was originally starting it, he was supposed to be in a partnership with, I don't think this really exists, Country Star. So now we're going to have the NASCAR and the country music people after us. Country Star Kenny Rogers was supposed to be his partner on this team, along with Richard Petty as their driver. That fell through. He started Hendrick Motorsports, and I've actually heard of that one, so we know they're really good.
I've heard the Hendricks name before, yeah.
All right, Brennan. Come on. By the way...
There's no hope for me.
My name is Matt. I'm the host of this here podcast.
Oh, my God. 20 minutes in.
I'm joined by Brennan, who's about to get question number 8, and our illustrious Moo man, Producer Moo. Say hi, or Moo like you do.
Moo. Hello.
There we go. All right, here you go. You got this one. It's a bunch of numbers.
Nope.
What year did Roger Penske win his first race as a NASCAR team owner?
1978.
You're in the right time frame. You're doing great. Was it 1971, 73, 74, or 76?
1974.
Oh, so close. It was 1973.
Come on, man.
What we were looking for.
Yeah, we're going to get this win.
We were looking for that. So after years of IndyCar success, he hopped over to NASCAR. And they actually won the season opener that year, the Winston Western 500.
Good,
fair enough.
Okay, you got another shot at this. Let's see if Producer Moo can add to his lead.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, here we go. What record did Fred Lorenzen set in 1963?
I don't even know what NASCAR records are.
Me either, man.
Most wins in a season.
That's a great guess, because that's a thing they could do.
That's the only thing I know they can do.
But here's your choices. Mm-hmm. Was he the first driver to win consecutive Daytona 500s? Did he have the most poles in a single season? Did he have the most runner-up finishes in a season? Or D, the most money earned in a season?
I'm gonna go with most poles. I actually know what that means, so I know what all of those mean. But yeah, most poles in a season. So
It was D, the most money earned in a season.
F, dude.
So he was known as the Golden Boy, and that year, 1963, he earned a whopping $1,022.
Dang. That's, I mean, in 1963,
Hold on. My math is not mathing. Actually, my reading is not reading. He won $122,587.
That's a lot of money.
That's not bad.
It's a good chunk of change.
In the 60s,
in 1963.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. What's that for inflation? Oh, wait, I'm producer Moo. I should.
You're the producer Moo.
Oh, wait, that's my job.
How much money was that? Where are you, ChatGPT?
Let's just call it 123,000.
100 and
I made the number smaller because I'm so poor that I can't compute a large number like 123,000.
Yeah, you can't count that high. That's not your fault.
No. That's what computers are for.
Yeah.
What year?
1963.
Computer's like, it's a lot. That's the answer.
ChatGPT, hurry the fuck up. It's over $1 million.
There you go.
In 2021, adjusted for inflation.
It's a good year.
Yep.
It's a good year.
I mathed that pretty quick.
You did.
Good job,
All right, Brennan.
Good job.
See if you can tie it up here. How many NASCAR convertible division races did Hall of Famer Curtis Turner win?
I mean, like, is a convertible division, like, are they driving in convertibles? Like, there's no top on the car?
I assume so. Producer Moo, can you find out what a convertible division race is in NASCAR?
Yeah, I at least need to know what I'm answering here, because I don't even know what that is.
I'm glad that ChatGPT understands the dumbass things I ask it. Sorry, there's no convertible in today. I don't give a fuck of it. It was popular fans.
The kids love it.
They're just modified stock cars. They removed the roof. They were literally convertibles.
Okay.
They just took the roof off. There you go.
Okay. And how many races in one season, right?
Yes, sir. Or no, over his career.
Over his career. I'm going to go with, let's say 32.
Yeah. Okay. You gave me a number. It's not any of the options or the correct answer. So here are your choices.
How cool would that be? Correct answer.
38, B 28, C 18, or D 8?
28.
It's 38.
See, I'm never going to win this game. I hate this game so much.
So while our boy Curtis here won 17 of 184 NASCAR races, just the standard in his career, he won nearly half of his convertible races he competed in, winning 38 of his 79 starts.
Hey, considering I just said 32 shot in the dark, like I was in the right ballpark there.
Yeah, you were right there. You were right there.
Half a point.
So that's there we go. That's where we're at with that. So now we're back to Ralph.
Oh fuck! Who's
you guys figure Ralph out yet?
No, Ralph Wiggum.
You already guessed Ralph Wiggum. No more Ralphs true. You guys can think of.
What? I could cheat.
No idea. Okay.
Don't cheat.
Oh, I was gonna have him name all the Ralphs ever in NASCAR.
Born April 29th, 1951, in Kannapolis, North Carolina, a man named Ralph Dale Earnhardt was born.
His first name is Ralph?
His first name is Ralph.
No wonder he would have
known that.
So old Ralph was born. His father was a successful race car driver, a very well thought of and skilled mechanic. Young Ralph dropped out of high school. Dale, our boy Dale, dropped out of high school in the 9th grade decides to just start taking numerous odd jobs to, kickstart his racing career. So Ralph wanted to be a racer.
Man, see, fucking shit was simple back then. Just drop out and become a fucking NASCAR race driver.
So easy.
I couldn't even go and try. Like, I couldn't find an apprentice mechanic gig these days without having a high school diploma. Like, they'd be like, "Oh, you quit high school? Well, you're gonna be a failure at this. So fuck off." Oh yeah, and you need certificates and shit. Hell, our friend went to fucking the Air Force to become a mechanic so he could work on Teslas. Like,
hey man, whatever gets you there, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's the difference, though. He had to pay, like, he had to put a lot of time and effort, and this dude just goes work odd jobs when he's 14. But
different times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are fucking boomers that are like fucking our shit up right now.
Yeah, it's all their fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's also one of our largest demographics, isn't it? So let's just be easy on these old folks, all right?
Are they? Our demographics like 30 to 40. Those fucks are like 60 and above.
That's true. Yeah, down with the boomers then.
Guys, they don't want to listen about Ralph.
Oh, I want to hear about Ralph, though.
Oh, yeah, talk about Ralph. We just went on like this screw all the boomers tangent.
So this 14-year-old young strapping lad,
young Dale,
odd job. Well, his name's Ralph right now, right? He's not Dale yet.
He's not.
I think he's already Dale.
Wait, he gave up on his name before high school? Like, you didn't even get picked on. Like, what are you doing?
How do you know that?
I think he's supposed to be Dale.
He dropped out in the 9th grade. That's literally the start of high school. He like made it like he didn't even make it past the first year.
While you were crapping on him because of apprenticeships and certificates and all that,
mm-hmm.
Look, the man knew what he wanted to do with his life. So he said, why bother with school? It's not going to help me race cars. Why try to get a bunch of fancy jobs? It's not racing cars.
I wonder.
The dude just had the path all set out for him. That's it.
He had a vision.
You know what? I just
had a dream catcher.
My vision never came when I was that young.
Not even that. No? If we had that dream that young, we still wouldn't have had access to do it. There's a shit ton less people back then too.
That's true.
You grow up in a small town and they have like a derby, and you're like, oh, you're like one of like
the racing go-karts and things when you're a kid.
Right? And you could buy a car for like less than $1,000, like a beater, and like
soapbox racing when you're just a wee little lad.
Yeah, those. You see those movies? They used to tear those fucking cars apart. I couldn't even do that in my shitty ass Camry without
like Days of Thunder.
Like Days of Thunder.
No, that's even then. Those cars were expensive, but in Earnhardt's day, when he was a young lad, a young Ralph, you could buy a pretty cheap car, like, and just if he was this like savant mechanic, then it's not. It wasn't.
He wasn't a savant mechanic. His dad was a savant mechanic. Old Ralph.
So nepotism. So his dad hooked him up with all the cars. For it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they were like a wealthy family, my guy.
He had to have to be wealthy. His dad was a mechanic. He used that to his power. You don't have to be wealthy. It's still his dad got him the foot in the door.
Yes.
A lot of assumptions.
Well, his dad
made
died
here.
before he made his debut. So.
Oh, well, debut or like before, like when he quit high school. Like we talking about NASCAR debut? Yeah.
No, so just his racing debut.
Stock
car debut.
I imagine his savant dad being a mechanic definitely helped him out in the long run.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there.
This is making a lot of assumptions, like Brennan said.
Hey, man. Right. These people don't actually give out their full history of shit. They only give the good highlights, right? So
that's all you want, though.
I got to fill in the blank. Nah.
I only want the good stuff.
Yeah, I don't want the bad stuff. Just give me the good stuff.
I don't need the filler.
Why? I like to know. I like to know the filler, but whatever. Give me the good stuff.
That's like the worst part of like a Twinkie is the inside. I want that outer, the cake part.
How dare you?
Yeah,
Hostess cupcake. Get rid of the filling. Like it's fine, but I like the cupcake part.
But people idolize this dude. Sick. Like they don't even like talk, like what was the struggle for him, right? Like if we're supposed to
being poor is a struggle.
Was he poor? How poor was he?
Yeah, I don't have number.
I don't have his bank statements.
His dad was a mechanic, so it's not like he wasn't like he didn't have like. I mean, yeah, he's 14, right?
As Shaq told his kids, "I'm rich. You're not rich. Just because your parents have money doesn't mean you have money."
Yeah, but they still go to the best schools and have the best options until they're adults, where they can
they
get good
do.
jobs.
But I don't
Also,
think
Mr. Shaq has like connections to Epson, so they could go fucking work in Epson corporate.
I like how
or whatever.
we went from Ralph Earnhardt to Shaq and his kids' educations.
Well, it's one thing if a rich dude's like, "Nah, fuck you, you got to figure it out on your own." But it's another when you literally get the golden spoon up until you're 18, right? Like, and I'm sure he would offer his helping hand, to help his kids maybe, shake the right hands, meet the right people. I mean, winning that.
Take him to all those networking conventions for sons of basketball players and mechanics.
And mechanics.
That's it.
I only imagine the lifestyle, right? They don't really let us in on that. It's another one of those facades. So I just have to assume they're fucking getting something because they're not broke. Although, if one of Shaq's kids is broken, you can prove that to me. I would love to see it.
Don't have those statements, man.
You're supposed to be the one looking shit up. What I gotta do? I already did my research. It's right here.
I guarantee you none of Shaq kids are broke.
I don't know that.
I don't know that either.
I don't either, but I can almost guarantee it.
I don't know that.
As of 2020, any.
Over to you, Brendan.
Alrighty then.
In May 1975, Old Dale made his stock car debut, finishing 22nd in the World 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. His career has begun.
It's there.
In 75. So 4 years later, he earned his first full-time Winston Cup contract, signing with a California-based owner. And that year, he became the first rookie to win over $200,000 and was awarded NASCAR's Rookie of the Year.
I want $200,000.
Right?
That would be nice to drive left, make left turns.
Yeah. I know how to turn left.
Me too.
That's all you guys got. That's all you guys got.
That's all I need, man. There's no traffic laws in racing. You just turn left and go fast, dude. That's it. Have no fear.
Scary out in the real world. All right. Anyways, he followed up this Rookie of the Year campaign.
Do you think his dad put a Cougar in his car to make him drive fast?
Nah, he didn't need it.
Okay. Because Ricky Bobby needed it.
How the fuck do you play for
not Dale? He had the eye of the tiger.
Eye of the cougar.
Eye of the cougar. He invented that.
He invented the eye of the cougar.
He invented the eye of the cougar. He followed up his Rookie of the Year by winning the Winston Cup Championship in his second year. So he became the first driver to ever win Rookie of the Year and a points championship in back-to-back years. He's already the GOAT.
He's done. He could retire right there.
Yeah.
He could. Good career.
He had to set up his son.
It just goes back to, he's got to keep making that money for his kids.
I hope John just lets his son struggle like his whole life.
No, I'm teaching. I mean, I'm broke as fuck, so he is, but teaching to be a little narcissist, though, so he can hopefully do better than me.
So by 1987, a crucial year in our nation's history, he had won 3 Winston Cup championships, and in doing so over the years, earned himself the nickname The Intimidator.
I do remember that.
Aware of the nickname?
I am aware of that.
So he earned this from, he was prone to aggressively bumping other drivers out of the way.
That's what I would do. Get out of the way. If you're going too slow, dude, get out of my way.
He's looking to win, just knock him out of the way. Luckily, my buddy had sent me a bunch of clips from his son's podcast. They're sharing stories about Dale Sr. He was doing this long before he started in NASCAR.
Bumping people
when he was doing the low, because you know, he needs to finish a certain position to make sure he gets some money because he's broke, you're getting bumped out of the way.
Hey,
like he doesn't care.
Once you've established that level of dominance, people are going to get out of your way on purpose. Like to see you coming up in the rearview mirror, and they're like, "I'm just get out of the way."
I think that's eventually what happened. So in '87, that same year, it's just intimidating. The NASCAR president at the time actually had to have a chat with him and issued a warning. Kick back. Kick back.
Gotta tone it down here a little bit, Ralph.
Yeah. And it actually worked. He ended up kind of cleaning up his act and became a lot more well-liked amongst his fellow drivers, his peers.
So he went from the intimidator to the pacifist.
I wouldn't say pacifist, but maybe he toned it down a notch or two. This didn't stop him from continuing to be badass, though, because he went on to win championships. So this was in 87. He won in 90, 91, 93, and 94.
That's impressive.
It's pretty good.
So he won 7 total, tying him with Richard Petty and John's favorite, Jimmy Johnson, for the most championship wins in NASCAR history. So right now it's a 3-way tie.
Sweet.
Yeah, so he continued racing until 2001, which is when he died in a crash on the last lap of the Daytona 500 that year. So on February 18th, 2001, he passed away at the age of 49. And then in 2010, he was part of the NASCAR Hall of Fame's inaugural class. So it did not open until 2010 is when that museum opened.
I remember when he died.
Yeah, I think everyone does. Do you remember Producer Moo? You two
when he died?
Yeah, you remember?
Kinda.
I remember
I just remember it being a big deal and me not caring.
I remember him crashing into a wall and it not looking that bad on a replay, but you're like, dude just died.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You don't see
I've seen
way
worse crashes where people walk away.
Yeah, I've seen a dude catch on fire in F1 in the last 2 years or something like that, and he just kind of scampered on out.
Shook it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually saw the pay-per-view when Owen Hart died. I was watching that. Luckily, they did not show that on during the broadcast for whatever reason. I don't know why he was dropping down from the roof. I don't know why they decided not to do that camera angle because you'd think they'd want to capture that, but luckily they didn't. So,
did he just I
think
fall neck first?
No, something malfunctioned with the cable and he hit his head on the turnbuckle, I think.
Oh,
or the ring post. Yeah.
Ooh, so you're oh, that's okay. My head broke my fall. That's fine.
So they just came back from, I think they were running the preview videos they do, and it just went straight back to the announcer's table, and then whatever happened. I was pretty young when that happened.
They're
first pay-per-views. I went to watch my buddies to watch it, and
nothing happened here. Don't worry about it. Everybody's fine.
That was back when you still thought wrestling was real. So, which it is, because we've talked about this before.
It is real.
It is. So, you guys, any memories of Dale?
I remember, I've never been a NASCAR fan. I've never watched it, and followed it and all that. But I do remember when it happened because I had a couple friends in high school that were super into NASCAR, and they were just distraught for a while.
Wasn't Chris super into NASCAR?
He absolutely was. Yeah, Facenda
was
super into it. I don't know if he still is or not, but
I did hear. Dude. I did. One of the stories that got sent to me from Dale Jr. that I enjoyed particularly. He had one of his dad's old buddies on, and he told a story about how they used to, because they used to have to drive their own race cars around. Mm-hmm. He would load up the car to leave the race, and he'd grab a handful of lug nuts and just put them on the dash of his truck that he was using to haul the car. And if another driver upset him at all, he was fooling in lug nuts at their windshield.
Dude, that's a window. That'll a bullet. That'll just shatter the window.
Yep.
Hey, man. Instead of road rage, we just need to carry a bunch of lug nuts around with us.
Yeah. I don't know. I love that story.
I don't know. It's kind of irrelevant for you because everybody in Texas has a gun, but
I was gonna say you get shot now, real quick.
Go back to lug nuts.
Yeah, I love lug nuts.
Throw them lug nuts.
Let's start the campaign.
Favorite kind of nuts.
This is our thing.
Lug nuts.
Bring back the nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Did we used to call you lug nut, Johnny?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Why were you called lug nut?
Because I'm an idiot. Why else would you call somebody a lug nut, dude?
I don't know. I've never heard anybody called a lug nut before. So,
well, I mean, yeah.
I was hearing this story and I was like, lug nut. I was like, it sounds familiar.
It's triggering memories.
You could say that I held the friendship of the wheel that we were together.
You were the lug
car.
Nut.
Yeah, no, that sounds dumb. I was a fucking dumbass. And it was
his
a
story
fitting
was
title.
Good, though. Like his story could be a Disney movie.
I also had the
little animated lug nut.
And Hot Birds. I've had lots of nicknames. Silver Surfer once upon a time.
Did you surf?
No, but I skateboarded naked and on a full moon, and my silhouette was silver. Hence, Silver Surfer.
Skateboarded naked on a full moon.
Skimboarded naked.
Skimboarded. So
it was almost surfing. It involved the ocean and a board under my feet.
It's fair enough.
But I didn't ride.
Well, look at his complexion. So like when the moon bounces off the water,
glistens,
bounces up to him, silver.
Blinded. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Just silver man.
You must have spent a lot of your youth naked.
A lot of my teenage to early 20s. Yeah. I don't know.
Just don't need clothes, man.
Every time we were at the beach, I probably got naked almost. Jumping through bonfires. I was that jackass.
You were the party boy of the jackass
was the one
group.
that thought I needed to do dumb shit to keep my friendships going.
Hey man, jumping through bonfires naked is a good way to entertain people.
It was pretty fucking cool.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would have been his friend regardless.
Yeah, but that was just
I still am.
Bonus.
But that's pretty fucking cool.
It was fun.
Singeing your balls every time you jump over that. You know how the fire just kind of jumps up a little bit? It's like as soon as you jump over, it just
dances.
Right up. It dances, just kisses the sack a little bit.
Oh yeah,
it's a little kiss.
Remember at the basketball thing, we used to do the flaming when you worked at the gym.
You did the little.
We did the flaming bottle, and I singed all the shit off my face when I blew into it. We did the flaming tennis ball down the tennis courts. That was good stuff. I'm surprised we didn't burn that school down on accident.
We tried. Not on purpose, but we tried.
Yeah, no, I would never do it on purpose, but we did.
We gave it the college try.
We definitely lit some shit on fire.
It's fair. Somebody has to do it.
I was usually the one providing the fire.
Let's continue on here and see if we can have some more fun.
Let's do it.
Because the games aren't done yet.
Cool.
Is this?
There's a part 2.
Oh, maybe we'll do better, Brennan. Did I win that first round?
Yeah, it was 1-0. 1-0. Called it as soon as you scored that one. I was like, this game's gonna end 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0.
Good old Jeff Gordon, and that won't come up again though, probably. So don't pick it.
So this one I'm calling As a Father, the game.
I might know this one because as a father, I am a father.
So I was really inspired by Dale.
I'm playing at a disadvantage.
And as John had mentioned, there is a Dale Jr. Mm-hmm. So I started thinking, who are the other great junior athletes? They're out there.
Oh, geez. This actually is probably right up Brennan's alley.
So if it's all NASCAR, I'm screwed.
It is not. I expanded the field. So I have a little bit of trivia. These are worth potential 2 points. So first I'll give you the trivia. You tell me, was it a senior or a junior?
Okay.
So there's a 50-50 chance on every question.
Yeah. And then you can earn another point. So that's 1 point. You can earn another point if you can tell me the name of that senior or junior.
Brennan has the advantage for this.
I think Brennan went last. So I think Producer Moo is up first on this one.
Is his point carrying over?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's up 1-0 right now.
Sick.
All right. So here we go. With career averages of 11.7 points, 2.4 rebounds, and 1.8 assists, and at the time of his retirement was his franchise's leading scorer with 9,839 points. Was this a senior or a junior?
I think I might know this one.
Yeah, it was a senior.
It was a senior. So there's 1 point for John. And can you give me the name of that senior?
Oh, no.
For
no points, can I try and answer it?
Absolutely.
See if I was right.
Half a point. Come on, we can't do it for no points.
Well, do you want to give him a half a point?
Okay,
I'll give him the point because I don't.
Okay,
I have
we'll do stealsies for.
Yeah, I was like, all right, we can do steals if the person doesn't know.
We'll do half a point because you already have that as a senior.
Steals a half a point. I can agree with that.
Here we go. Go for it.
Perfect.
Is it Penny Hardaway?
It is not Penny Hardaway.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Not Penny Hardaway. It was Del Curry. Wardell Curry Sr.
I always forget that Steph Curry's like a junior.
Mm-hmm.
Which he's everywhere
Brandon.
on all the things I watch now. I hate seeing his.
He's very popular. He's very popular. He's a nice boy.
He seems
because he can shoot from anywhere in an arena.
He sure can.
He's definitely a commercial actor.
He sure can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brennan. Here we go. This one's probably one of the little trickier ones, but here we go. So this athlete, we'll call them, went 20-1 in his racing career, and his one loss was so shocking, it was believed to have created the term upset. Was this a senior or a junior?
This has got to be a junior.
This one was a senior.
I was gonna say it seems like it's an old thing if they created the
term that's true. That's true.
All right.
Do you want to take any stabs at the name?
Is it Ralph?
It's not Ralph.
All right, Moo, you can steal.
I'm gonna steal Moo. Okay, this is actually
I would have gone with the same dude.
The thoroughbred racehorse Man o' War.
Oh,
never.
Racehorse?
The only one that's a little.
Who's the junior of that racehorse? I mean,
Man o' War Junior.
Right aren't like most racehorses bred after other racehorses? Like the only reason to win races is so you can breed.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get to that later, and I'll tell you who the son was.
Horse racing, nothing but nepotism.
Even in horses.
Yeah, man. Only the richest and fastest horse gets to breed.
All right, see if Johnny Cat can get this one. Here we go. Right, Question 3. This athlete played in 2,632 consecutive games. Is this a junior or a senior?
2,000. What kind of games? I don't even know. It could be another fucking horse. I'm gonna go with We've had 2 seniors. I'm gonna go with the junior.
It is a junior.
Yes,
it is a junior. And what's the name of that junior?
Not knowing the sport, I'm gonna say. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know enough of these family people. LeBron's kid, although he hasn't played 2,000 games, so.
He is not. Brennan, do you want to try and steal this one?
Ken Griffey Jr.
It is not Ken Griffey Jr.
I thought that was going to be it.
This is Cal Ripken Jr.
I knew it was baseball with that high of a number. I'm like, it's got to be a baseball player. And I knew Ken Griffey played with his dad for a season too.
He did.
Close. That's nice.
All right, here you go, Brendan. So this athlete finished their career with a .296 batting average and was a 2-time World Series champion. Was this a senior or a junior?
Trying to think of all the baseball players that are seniors and juniors out there. I'm going to go senior.
It is a senior, so there's a point for you.
All right. Two-time champion.
Two-time champion.
Let's go with.
I'm so fucked in this game.
Is it Barry Bonds?
It is not Barry Bonds. This was Ken Griffey Sr.
I was going to say that. You didn't even give me the chance to steal.
Oh, yeah, you didn't. Yeah, that's true.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
That's okay. I'll take the L on it anyways. But I was going to say that because at first I was thinking Ken Griffey Jr. just because he just said that.
I can't believe I was one question shy on that shot in the dark.
Ken Griffey Sr. Two-time champion with the Cincinnati Reds.
Nice. Good for him.
All right, Moo Man. We're back to you. So during this athlete's career, they won 21 races, including a Triple Crown. Is this a junior or a senior?
Is Triple Crown racing? Senior?
This is not a senior. This was a junior.
The other Earnhardt.
It's not the other Earnhardt. This was the other thoroughbred. This was the junior. His name was War Admiral. War Admiral.
Why is there horses on here?
This is a little different. And Kentucky Derby is right around the corner, so I felt
you're prepping.
It's appropriate to throw some Derby horses in there. So yeah,
wait for the steal opportunities on these.
I don't know. I do.
I'll get back to this one. Okay. Did you know this one?
I said Seabiscuit.
You did say Seabiscuit. Yeah. So Man o' War's son was War Admiral. So there
you double dip.
This is the only one that's not a junior senior.
They have the dumbest fucking.
I wanted to really stick with that.
Horses have the most awesome names.
They do.
I wish the jockeys got renamed to like match their horse.
That would be awesome.
Too big to be a jockey. Sad face.
I know.
Way
they're
too
all
big.
Like 5 feet.
Way too big.
100 pounds soaking wet.
All right. So I think we're over to Brennan on this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this athlete competed in 676 races over a 27-year career with 76 wins, 428 top 10 finishes, and 22 pole victories. This is a senior or a junior?
Senior.
It is a senior. What is the name of that senior?
Richard Petty.
It's not Richard Petty. Moo, would you like to steal?
Dale Earnhardt.
It is Dale Earnhardt.
Too easy.
Fuck yeah.
This one was Dale Earnhardt Sr. Our boy Ralph.
That's probably like the fourth time I've chosen him as an answer.
That's why it finally paid off. It finally paid off.
To happen.
This game is stupid. I hate this game.
That's just
so our current score before Producer Moo goes is 4-2 to the Moo Man.
It's not looking good for me over here.
You still got a shot though.
Yeah, you
still got a shot.
I haven't been mathematically eliminated yet.
No.
All right, so here we go, Moo Man. Mm-hmm. This athlete is a 13-time All-Star, a 10-time Gold Glove winner, a 7-time Silver Slugger, and a 1-time American League MVP. Is this a senior or a junior?
Fuck, I don't know that. Senior?
It is not a senior.
Damn. That's a whole lot of different sports, isn't it?
No.
Fuck. No? What did he say?
13-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove winner, 7-time Silver Slugger, 1-time American League MVP.
He says a junior. Fuck, I have no idea. I don't know any boxing or fighty juniors. I give it over to Brennan. He can get the point.
You're in the wrong sport. First off, it's not boxing; it's baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't watch baseball, and I know diddly.
Gold Glove is for fielding.
I thought we were talking Golden Gloves, like when you fist the cuffs and you.
An American League is the American League of baseball.
Is it Ken Griffey Jr.?
It is Ken Griffey Jr. All right, we are 4-3. Yeah. Okay, we're over to Brennan. This athlete is a 4-time NBA champion and a 2-time MVP and was actually born in the exact same hospital as another future NBA star? Is this a junior or a senior?
That is the most weird, like
4-time champion, junior.
It is a junior.
Is it Steph Curry?
And it is Steph Curry.
Yeah. Nice. I was trying to think of like who's won it 4 times.
Now you're
he was born in the exact same Akron hospital as LeBron James.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Just a weird trivia fact.
Well, I started going like, who's won it 4 times in my head? Who's a junior?
Yep. So Brennan is now at 5. Moo, you're at 4. We got another competitive, just like last week. This is fantastic. Yeah. This is what we live for. These pressure moments.
I just need that one stupid, dumb fact to fall out of my head to get the steal.
It's true.
All right. So this athlete, for question 9, coming down to the end here, won NASCAR's most popular driver award 15 consecutive times from 2003 to 2017.
2003?
Yes, sir.
Junior.
It is a junior. That's a point.
Dale.
Give me that junior.
Earnhardt Jr.
It is Dale Earnhardt Jr.
That's what I was going to say if you weren't.
See, I fucking just dumbass like steals coming out of my ass.
So there we go. 6-5 to the Moo Man now. Our final 3 questions.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go, Brendan. This man managed 169 MLB games, going 68 and 101 for a .402 winning percentage. Was this a senior or a junior?
Junior.
It was not a junior.
Well, that sucks. Okay, I'm trying to think of who.
What sport are we in?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Oh, of course. Too many freaking stats in baseball.
Baseball's a lot of numbers. There's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Like Moneyball. Like Brad Pitt.
You might as well just give them all participation trophies.
Okay, so I don't know. I have no idea.
Take a stab, Moo.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Not Ken Griffey. This one was Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken, the father.
The father.
Oh, it was the senior.
It was the senior.
I didn't even know there was a senior. I guess he is.
One more question for Moo. One more question for Brennan. Let's.
You can technically beat me.
You can win if he gets both of these.
I don't think I have anything else left in my ass. I had a big.
So I don't know if you guys. I don't think you picked up on it. So for the first 10, it was all father-son duos. So if you remembered who was already an answer, you could have got the inverse question. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these last 2 were wild cards. I assumed someone would figure it out and it would be tied.
Nah, I'm a fucking lug nut.
So
I'm a lug nut.
We're sitting at 6-5 to the Moo. If he can get 2 points here, close this bad boy out. Brandon can also steal. So here we go.
It's true.
This former WBC heavyweight was also the man who gave Muhammad Ali his second career loss. Was this a senior or a junior?
Fuck, was that George Foreman? Senior?
It was a senior.
It wasn't George.
And who was that senior?
Was it George Foreman?
It was not George Foreman.
I don't remember.
For the steal.
Brennan?
Was it Frazier?
Not Frazier. So this was Ken Norton Sr.
God, Ken Norton Sr. Dang it.
I don't know enough about that.
His son was Ken Norton Jr., played in the NFL, so he went a different sport route.
Played for the 49ers, right?
He did, and he was actually the first player, which is pretty interesting, first player to ever win 3 straight Super Bowls.
That's cool.
With Joe Montana.
There's probably a lot of father-son type stuff in football. There's so many people in football.
There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like how I knew it immediately. I'm like, yeah, I know him. He played for the 49ers.
Yeah. All right. So we're at 7-5. So Brennan needs these two. And if he gets these two, I'm going to have to think of something. It was Rochambeau. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so here we go. Brennan, this man was a one-time NBA All-Star, but a three-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. Is this a senior or a junior?
Was that a participation trophy?
Come on,
in the NBA?
man. All right.
I believe this man has only had, I think, one technical foul his entire career.
All right,
is that a feat?
I think that's a feat.
Really?
I think.
You have to be like an asshole to get techs, right? Like, is that just everybody in the NBA is a dick?
I mean, like these refs are real. Don't get me started.
Senior.
Refs are real soft nowadays. Mm. Not a senior. It was a junior.
I'm taking an L.
It was a junior. Do you want? Let's finish this off. Take a guess.
I went off sheer dumb luck.
It's a junior.
LeBron's kid.
No, because he's not in the NBA.
Future.
I'm trying to think of like people that have kids playing in the NBA. I genuinely don't know this one.
You want to throw an NBA name out there that's not LeBron James' kid? See if you can just have a decisive win.
I feel like I win all these off sheer dumb luck. So, and like weird trivia, like backdoors.
I would have said something like Kenyon Martin.
There you go, Kenyon Martin.
Not bad. He does have a kid in the NBA.
Yep.
This was actually Mike Conley. Now with the Timberwolves.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
I know who it is. I didn't know he had a dad that played in the NBA.
He did not. His dad was actually an Olympian.
Oh.
In 1984, he won silver, and in 1992, he won the gold medal in the triple jump.
Oh. See, I was trying to think of it like same sport kind of thing.
Yeah. So the last two I went
rogue.
Different sports. Went rogue.
Man, I wish I had some athletic genetics.
I believe is now 3-0-1.
Yes.
For games.
Sheer dumb luck.
I hate this show. I'll start making my own games and giving myself wins.
I was gonna say, we'll do like a football trivia or something, or
I'd win probably all of those.
Exactly. Just like Bruce.
Hey, come on, Matt. Do more football.
Hey, I don't make these up.
The reign of terror of NASCAR is not over.
Oh, jeez.
It will not be over anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
It will keep going.
It feels like how long a race actually goes for. Fucking forever.
Forever.
Hours. Just one race.
Forever. And you know why? Do you know why, Brendan? Do you know why I'm going to keep doing this?
Why?
Because NASCAR drivers run faster, they jump higher, and they frolic harder?
Vroom.
Nailed it. See ya. Vroom. Bye. Okay, bye.